Rhea Ripley, you are one of the most dominant superstars in WWE. You have redefined what the modern superstar looks like, and you are moments away from stepping into your seventh WrestleMania title match. Impressive considering you are only 29 years old. This time, you stand across the ring from WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill. From your perspective, what is different about this year?
What is different about this year? There's a feeling in the air. You know, I feel it, the people feel it, Jade probably feels it. And I think it comes down to respect more than anything. Every single year that I've walked into WrestleMania, I've been walking in against someone at a higher caliber than myself. And I've walked in respecting that person, and they've walked in respecting me. We might have not got along, but we definitely respected each other and what we do within that squared circle and what we've done for this business. Where this year kind of feels like, if I had to pinpoint it, there's a lack of respect from both sides. She doesn't respect me. She doesn't respect this business. And I can see that. So I don't respect her either.
Do you think that lack of respect stems from where you both started? You two had very different paths in coming to WWE. Take me back, what was your first impression of Jade when she started here?
Honestly, when Jade first came to the WWE, just like everyone else, I was excited. I was excited because it meant that there was more women that have this aura about them, that come in here and they captivate the crowd and people can't look away. She looks the part. She acts the part. But the more I see of how she presents herself backstage with everyone and how she presents herself while she goes out there and just straight up thinks that she's better than everyone and she deserves everything, that's what I don't respect. That's what I don't like. And we've had very different upbringings. I get that. I've had to start in Australia at 16 years old. I had to bust my ass every single day just to make it to America, just to make it to be part of WWE. And that was just the start of the grind. Then I had to bust my ass in NXT UK, then NXT, and then the main roster to get to where I am today. And I'm not saying that she didn't do any of that and she didn't work hard for her spot, because I don't know what her journey is like. I didn't live her journey. But for her to act the way she does and pretty much diminish my journey, that's what I don't appreciate. And she does it with everyone here. That's why she's got nothing. She can say that she's got everything, but she's literally got nothing.
Jade has made it very clear that she has no intentions of being a role model here in WWE, that she didn't come here to make friends. Those are things that you've embraced throughout your career. Why is that important to you?
The lives that we change within this business is one of the absolute peaks of our career. Honestly, the lives that we've changed, the people that are still literally alive because of what we do and how we inspire them to be able to follow their dreams and accomplish whatever they want. I love the fact that I can help empower women. If you don't want to do that within this business, get the hell out. You're not made for this business. If you don't want to inspire people, elevate the division, and make us undeniable and unforgettable, we don't want you here. If you're in it all for yourself, you're not gonna last long. Because at the end of the day, the women's division here is the best it has ever been. And we are taking it to higher heights and unlocking goals that we didn't think were possible. We're making history. And we weren't able to do that on our own. We had to do it with each other. So if she thinks that she can continue this journey being a smug little like she is, then it's not going to last very long. I hate to tell her that, but it's not. So at the end of the day, she's going to pack up her stuff out of her little locker room and she's going to get the hell out of this business. Because we're here to grow and leave this women's division at a higher height than it's ever been. So it's setting up the future of the women here. So we can go out there and say that we were able to accomplish things and steal the crowd and steal the best matches and do all of this stuff and accomplish all these things. If you're not a team player here, you're not made for this place.
You said you came to SmackDown to pursue solo championship gold. Since then, Jade Cargill has unexpectedly aligned herself with Michin and BFAB. How has your strategy changed going into this match?
First of all, I thought that there would be no one crazy enough to join Jade, especially Michin and BFAB, after everything that she put them through. And I understand I wasn't the nicest to Michin 2, maybe 3 years ago, but I think I've done a lot of growing since then, and Jade hasn't. So I'm very surprised that they've aligned with her. But I think the thing that people keep forgetting is I also have friends. One of them being the best wrestler we have within this company, Io Sky. And she's my ride or die. Like, she really is. So, like, I'm gonna be there to help her if she needs me. And she's gonna be here to help me if I need her. And I don't think they really thought that in depth about the relationships that I have, the relationships that I've built. They haven't thought about that. So thank God I have Io Sky. Because I've done this whole thing before where I've been 1-on-2, 1-on-3, hell, even 1-on-4. I've been through this. But leading up to WrestleMania, I want to be the best that I can be when I step into that ring against Jade. And she's going to try and make me not 100% by having her little goonies. So thank God Io's here. And she can just make it a little bit more even. If not, put it back on our side.
You have had quite an ambitious 2026 thus far. Do you think that stepping into this championship match at WrestleMania is going to be your toughest challenge to date?
My toughest challenge to date. The funny thing is, yes, Jade is big, Jade is strong, Jade is dominant, but I'm not gonna sit here and diminish everyone else that I've stepped into that ring with. I've stepped in the ring with Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Io Sky, Asuka, Liv Morgan. The list goes on and on and on. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's gonna be the hardest challenge to date. Not when I've gone to war with these women, especially someone like Charlotte Flair. She was my first ever WrestleMania match. And then at WrestleMania 39, I finally got to finish my own story and beat her in front of my family, in front of a crowd. You know how hard it is to beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania? So stepping in to WrestleMania 42 against Jade Cargill, yes, she's a threat. Yes, she's strong. She's got all these accolades. She's dominant. She's good at what she does, but so am I. So I'm not scared. She can have her goonies there if she wants them. I'm Rhea Bloody Ripley for a reason. And WrestleMania is my stage. That's where I get my big wins. That's where I get my big opportunities. And there's not a damn thing that she can do to take that away from me.